Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving deep into one of the most important yet underrated qualities that can completely transform your life, training yourself to follow through no matter what. This concept may sound simple, but mastering it can be the difference between living an average life and achieving greatness. It's about becoming the type of person who finishes what they start, who sticks to the routine even when no one is watching, and who doesn't let their emotions dictate their actions. Because let's be honest, most people don't fail because they lack talent, resources, or opportunity. They fail because they stop, they give up halfway, they allow their moods to overpower their mission. But the real strength, the real growth, happens when you continue despite the discomfort, the boredom, or the difficulty. Following through means showing up even on the days when you feel uninspired, tired, or overwhelmed. It means committing to your goals not only when you're excited about them, but also when you feel like walking away. The truth is, moods are temporary, but your goals are not. If you only work when you feel like it, you'll never accomplish anything meaningful. Real success is built by people who understand that feelings come and go, but discipline must remain constant. It's about building the muscle of persistence so strong that even your worst days can't break your routine. When you train yourself to follow through, you stop relying on bursts of motivation and start relying on systems, routines, and discipline. Most people start with passion. They're excited about the idea, the dream, the possibility. They plan, they talk, they even begin. But when the excitement fades and the hard work kicks in, they back off. This is where the difference is made. The people who win are the ones who keep going. The people who show up at the gym after a long day, the ones who write when they don't feel creative, the ones who keep working even when no results are visible yet, those are the ones who build unstoppable momentum. Following through is about becoming reliable not just to others but to yourself. It's about building self-respect by proving to yourself that your word means something, that you can count on yourself to do what you said you would do. The more you follow through, the more confidence you build. Confidence isn't built by compliments or motivation speeches. It's built by actions. It's built every time you do what you said you'd do, even when you didn't feel like it. Every time you follow through, you build integrity. Every time you complete a task despite distractions or temptations, you build inner strength. And every time you finish something, you reinforce your identity as someone who doesn't quit. Over time, this identity becomes your greatest asset. It changes how you approach challenges, how you set goals, and how you handle adversity. You become someone who trusts themselves, and when you trust yourself, your potential becomes limitless. Training yourself to follow through doesn't mean being perfect. It doesn't mean you won't stumble or feel exhausted. It means that even when you fall, you get back up. Even when you miss a day, you don't quit the journey. You understand that one bad day doesn't destroy your discipline, and one setback doesn't define your progress. Following through is about consistency, not perfection. It's about doing what needs to be done, not just what you feel like doing. It's about recognizing that the smallest daily efforts, when repeated over time, lead to the biggest results. One of the most powerful things you can do is build a life structured around systems rather than moods. Systems keep you grounded. They take the decision-making out of the equation. When you have a system in place, you don't have to wake up and wonder if you should go to the gym. You go because that's part of the plan. You don't have to question whether to work on your goals. You do it because that's what you committed to. Systems create structure, and structure creates stability, and stability gives you the foundation to keep pushing forward day after day, no matter what challenges come your way. Emotion is the enemy of consistency. Your mind will try to convince you to take it easy. It will say you've done enough. It will tell you it's not the right time, but your results don't care about your excuses. They only respond to action. That's why you need to silence the noise and stick to the routine. You need to show up even when you don't want to. Because the truth is, progress doesn't happen when you feel good. It happens when you push through the discomfort. Growth lives in the uncomfortable. Strength is built in the struggle. and the version of you that you're aiming to become is found on the other side of consistency. Following through also protects you from regret. Think about how many people live with the pain of giving up on themselves. They look back and wonder what could have been if they just kept going. Regret is one of the heaviest burdens to carry. But when you train yourself to follow through, you eliminate that burden. You create a future built on discipline and dedication. You move forward with the peace of knowing you gave your best. That's a powerful feeling. That's a life worth living, and that's a legacy worth leaving behind. Another important benefit of following through is how it inspires others. People around you are watching, even if you don't realize it. When they see you showing up, staying committed, and working hard, it sets an example. It gives others permission to be disciplined too. Your consistency becomes a light for others. It motivates those who may be struggling to find their path. So by following through, you not only improve your own life, you influence others in a positive way. You become a leader by example, and the world needs more of those. There will be days when everything in you wants to quit. Days when nothing goes right. Days when you question whether it's all worth it. In those moments, remind yourself why you started. Go back to your vision, your mission, your deeper reason. Let that drive you forward. Let your purpose be stronger than your pain, and understand that those hard days are actually the most important ones, because every time you push through the resistance, you level up. Every time you win the battle against your mood, you gain more control. And with control comes power, the power to shape your life, reach your goals, and build the future you want. You don't need to feel ready, you just need to begin, and once you begin, you need to keep going. Take small steps every day, stick to your plan, focus on progress, not perfection, build routines that support your goals, eliminate distractions, set boundaries, and most of all, stay consistent, not for a week, not for a month, but for as long as it takes, because lasting success is not about intensity, it's about consistency, it's about showing up every single day, no matter what. If you can master the art of following through, you can master anything. Your dreams don't require genius, talent, or luck. They require grit, effort, and commitment. So become the kind of person who finishes. Become the kind of person who doesn't need motivation to move. Become the kind of person who sticks to the plan even when it's hard. That's how you win. That's how you rise. That's how you change your life forever. Train yourself to follow through no matter what.